Units 5 and 9 focus exclusively on the skill of writing. This video will show you how to use the activities in these units to practice this skill, as well as how you may submit your work to your teacher or parent for evaluation. Let's go to Lesson 5.19 in Spanish, which is one of the written lessons that contains a test. For Section 1, the symbolic directions indicate that you are to perform 4 activities. First, you must look at the images and say the statement aloud. Necesita una bicicleta para ir a la escuela. Secondly, you click on the images in order to hear the statement and thus verify your response.
Necesita una bicicleta para ir a la escuela.
Thirdly, you write, or in this case type, the statement you have just heard. Finally, you are to read the correctly written answer. By clicking on the button containing the image of a computer mouse, the correct transcription of the statement appears, and you can verify the accuracy of what you have written. This exercise can be repeated as many times as necessary. However, note that if you close this window or refresh the page and then return to it, the answers you have written will no longer appear. Now, as seen by the stop sign in the table of contents and by the links in the navigation bar, this lesson contains a test. You can go to one of the 3 forms of the test by clicking on those links or by clicking on one of the stop signs in Section 2. To enter your answers, click under the images and you will see that a blank appears in which you are to type your statement. By contrast with the exercises in Section 1, the test contains an autosave feature whereby your answers will be saved as you write them. This means that after typing your answers, or even only some of your answers, you can close the page and then come back to it, and you will find that your answers are still present. They can only be removed by clicking on the Clear button, or by clearing your computer's browsing history. When you come to the end of your test, you will see the image of a printer. By clicking on it, you will see what the test's printed version will look like. You will notice that as an ink-saving feature, only your answers will print, and not the many images that make up the test. Finally, you have a choice as to how to save your test, and therefore how to submit it for evaluation. You can select the name of your printer and print a hard copy of your test, or you can select Save as PDF and save the document to some area of your computer from where you can then email it to your teacher or parent. The person responsible for evaluating your work, either your teacher or your parent, will have access to the correct answers for this activity.